What up guys, 55 guests are coming to you on a Saturday. Today is February the 28th, 2021. Oh, I'm sorry, the 27th. I got a little video coming up today. After seeing my friend Honest Diecast Derek's live stream. Got a little mail call right off eBay. Put the box, bought this off eBay. Something, I don't want to buy this brand anymore, but it's a Johnny Lightning. Crack it open on camera. Let's see what it is. Do a little discussion on this vehicle here. I don't know if it comes loose. Oh, that's some carded. Which is this? I saw it on a Mustang Hunters video. They did a while back the review. 1964 Dodge. Well, Dick Landy's 1964 Dodge 330 Automotive Research. Pretty cool. Try to get a better view. Pretty cool. We'll take it out the package right now in a few. So these cars were kind of unique. They were made back in the 60s. Had a big 426 max wedge motor with 400 horsepower. Back in the 60s, if you had that much horsepower, you were something. Because I mean, think about it. 64. There was no Mustang, there was no GTO, there were no Chevelle, so this was the biggest thing you could get. 400 horsepower in 1964 was amazing. And these cars are kind of cool. They look kind of like a grandpa and grandma car, but they actually have a lot of horsepower. Here's another one, Johnny Lightning, 1964. Same thing as that one. This is just a regular plain Jane. I like how they put the slick wheels in the back. Sorry for bumping the camera, but you can see right here, these are slicks. These are actually the ones with thread. I like how it has the functioning hood. I don't know if it's coming across, but you can see through the hood how they actually get the capture the whole thing. Johnny does, and then you open the hood. It's actually got the functioning vitamin color 426 max wedge motor. Pretty cool. Put that one there, and let's open this one up. The Dick Landy's, which is basically the same thing. And he used to race in the Winter Nationals NHRA back in 1964, 1965. I think this car they bought it at I think it was a Mecum auction. Oh wow, this thing is beautiful. Here's another closer up of that one. Hope it's coming across, but it is. Look at it. You can even see it has the NHRA sticker right here on the window. Wow. I like how Johnny does that. Pretty creative. Here's the weird thing about this car. The regular car on the back only has 1, 2, and 4 taillights. This one has 1, 2, 3. It has 1 in the last. So it has 3 and 3. But I think they said those were just reflectors for racing. I think because I think they were to distinguish this car from the actual civilian car, I believe. That's what I saw on what's the name Mustang Hunters video. And you can see, I like how this one has the snorkels. I don't know if it's coming across there better. You can see right through the thing. I like how Johnny captures that. It's got like some max style wheels in the front. It's got these slicks in the back. I like how they did all the detail. Metal on metal. You open up the hood. It's also got a 426 max wedge motor. So basically the same thing as you would have gotten in the real car. This thing is flying. Same engine display. Of course, there you go. Try to get it better. This one's the one with the Dick Landy's. And like I said, these were in the Winter Nationals 1964 NHRA drag racing. But the real car, I think they bumped the axle 6 inches forward. It was almost touching the front fenders. And they moved the rear wheels, the axle, 8 inches back. I think the front axle, they got it from an A100, I believe. I was reading the information. And I think Dodge pretty much just gave him this car to Dick Landy, like that's what it says, Automotive Research. And if you see right here, it says Ram Charger. I don't know if it's coming across, but it says Ram Charger right here on the fender. And this number over here was his signature number on the drag race, 626 SSA. That's his certifies or significance. is AFX. AFX made an experimental car, in case you don't know, which I'll show you how the real car actually looked. AFX cars is this one right here. Pretty sweet. It's also, this is from Johnny Lightning for the Street Demons. This one has a big old hellborn haystacks on top. But this is how the experimental cars look. Kind of weird. So see how the front axle was pushed 6 inches forward, and then the back axle was actually pushed 8 inches back. So it's kind of, that's where the name came. Funny car was actually came out of this one, because somebody saw it on the drag strip and said that looks like a funny car because of the wheel axle, the way it was, the ratio front axle to the rear. It had this weird long back end, but that's what they were called, AFX, experimental cars back in the 60s. They were doing a lot of crazy stuff. So that's also Landy's Dodge, Dick Landy, as he was known. It says it on the trunk lid as well. Hope it is coming across, I don't know. But these are hellborn haystacks. So, you know, I thought I would do that, a little video on this today, guys. Just giving you a little drag racing information that maybe you may have not known. So this is from version B, Johnny Lightning. And it does say over here on the blister, 64 Dodge 330, Dick Landy's Automotive Research. I like how it has even the color paint code. It says gray poly 3263. And it's coming across. See? And the regular civilian one, version A. These are both from 2020. Version A. It also has it has a paint code that says 12655 light blue. That's version A. That's version B. Johnny likes that. I like how Johnny's doing that with round 2 now. You know, they do a lot of good detail. I'll try to put this one back on the camera. Closer up view. See that big old 426 max wedge motor? Max wedge motor. So it had like a cross ram air intake carburetors, 4-barrel. I like how they actually put all the detail. They even put slick wheels in the back. And the front are actually have radio, or yeah, radio tires, probably Goodyear or I don't know, Firestone at the time. So I like how Johnny actually puts all, like, you know, details, attention to detail. And see how this one only has 4 lights going across, 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the drag version, I don't know why they put, I think it was for some type of NHRA safety. It has 3 on each side. I think these 2 are, well, in the die-cast, these 2 in the middle are just painted on, but the other ones are actually integrated into the casting, as you see. Pretty cool. I don't know why this video is not coming out too well, but anyways, the top one is the Landy's, Dick Landy's. And the bottom is just a regular civilian you could have bought at Dodge. You know, like they call these super light cars because the thing is, Dodge was actually making them with aluminum fenders, and the whole front end was actually aluminum. Everything from the back, everything from the firewall back was all metal, but the fenders and the front end, the clip, was all aluminum for light reduction weight. I think the battery was also put in the back. So that was pretty cool. That's kind of like today with the Dodge Demon. In reference to that, this was the original Dodge Demon back in the day. Big old 400 horsepower engine, lightweight. It did have 4 seats, I believe. It had 2 on, you know, the passenger, driver, and I think the back seat. But I think it was plain Jane. It had no, pretty much basic interior. I think it didn't even have no carpet, no door screens or skins. Air conditioning delete, radio delete. It was a pretty basic car. I mean, you know, just pretty much you could buy it, take it to the drag strip, and just take it to race. So it was really, it wasn't a big car by any means. It kind of looks more like a Dodge Dart. You know, pretty aggressive looking though. But it's not a huge car. It does look menacing though. But yeah, just a little detail. And like I said, on the real car, which I'm glad that Johnny didn't do it, on the real car it would have looked like this, the one that Mattel brought out. So this is basically the same car, but this is more of a stock version, Dick Landy's. This is how it would look. So they actually pushed the front end 6 inches forward and the rear 8 inches. So it's kind of weird. They call them AFX. Pretty cool. This is more of the stock version car. So I thought I would do that on a Saturday night and reviewing this Johnny Lightning, which my friend Mustang Hunter did from Arizona. See if it's coming across here, the detail. But it's pretty sweet. Metal, a lot of weight to it. Engine is cool. I like how they had put the actually vitamin color. They call it on Dodge. Vitamin color or orange color engine. It's got the 426, you know, the air ram intake system on it. Cross ram air intake. 426 max wedge motor. I like how you said they even put slick wheels in the back. They have no thread on the back. The front has, you know, maybe Firestone or Goodyear in that era. Anyways, guys, I thought I would just do this little presentation today on these cars. They call them lightweight cars because, like I said, the whole front end, the two front fenders, and the whole front end was actually aluminum. And then the engine firewall to the back would be all metal, just for reduction, weight reduction. But what do you guys think of that? That little video tonight on Saturday, February the 27th, 2021. Coming up on 20 minutes, 12 minutes almost, 11 minutes and 8 seconds. And, well, thanks again to Johnny Lightning for making these cars. Dick Landy's 330. He was a NHRA. Check him out. Pretty cool. A lot of history on him. And these cars as well, I mean, they were like the Polaris or what was the other car? The Polaris, I think, was more the top end, and there was a 440, and this was a 330. This is like the basic plain Jane you could get, but you were paying because of the motor. I think they only cost like maybe $4,000 back in the day, 64. And like I said, in 64, granted, there was no Camaro, there was no Mustang, there was nothing in 64, so Dodge was the king of the hill with this big, you know, ram air intake manifold and, you know, max wedge 426. And it had a typewriter transmission. I didn't tell you that. Typewriter transmission because it actually had push-button transmissions. Pretty cool on the left-hand side of the dash. So Dodge was doing some pretty, you know, crazy stuff at the time. And then these AFX cars like this one came out with that wheel extended, you know, wheelbase. 6 inches in the front, almost touching the fender, right, or the front fender. 8 inches pushed back, so it kind of gave it a weird look. So they call those AFX experimental cars. Well, there you go, a little bit of history, NHRA, or, you know, Dick Landy's, like I said. And check them out. I think basically Dodge gave him this one, like I said. Dodge dealership in 1964, and that's what they call it, automotive research. So he would actually take it to the drag strips, and that was pretty cool. Had a, you know, 426 max wedge motor, and I think it had a 727 typewriter transmission in it. That's pretty cool, man. I mean, check out some of the videos from 1964. Anyways, coming up on almost 13 minutes. I don't want to make this video too long on a Saturday, but that would give you some little, you know, information on these cars. And like I said, they're true Mopar, you know, muscle back in the 60s. And check him out, Dick Landy. It's well, Dick, and then his last name Landy. He did a lot of Winter National NHRA drag racing back in the day. Anyways, guys, 13 minutes. I don't want to hold you up too much. I'm going to make this video boring than it is, but I thought I would pass this info. Have a good night. Subscribe. I'm actually happy because I actually hit 100 subscribers here on YouTube, which I'm glad. For a lot of people, 100 subs is not a lot, but this channel, you know, it started out in September, Labor Day last year, so hopefully by this Labor Day, maybe it'll be more. You know, tell your friends from Instagram to come over here to check out 55_Gassers video. And hopefully maybe I could break the 1,000 mark and start making live streams. Catch you guys later. Hit the subscribe button. Tell your friends about it. And I'll catch you guys later. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Peace.